prefer better, though I prefer you. I used to be sweeter, but I prefer you. I prefer better, though I prefer you. I prefer you.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's Viewtober video, we're going to be doing some really fun and really cute DIY Halloween costumes. Whether you're running late, last minute, or just don't know what the heck to be, I'm going to give you guys 4 different ideas that are super easy and also ridiculously affordable. If you guys aren't following me already, I'm going to leave my Twitter and my Instagram right here on the screen so you guys can come follow me. And other than that, if you guys want to see some easy and affordable DIY costumes for this year, then just keep watching. So to achieve this spooky scarecrow look, I just went ahead and put on the lightest shade of foundation I could find, and I put on 1 to 2 coats of this just to kind of make it more like face paint than foundation, I guess, if that helps. So yeah, the lightest color that you can find of foundation, just go ahead and put that on, kind of creating that like burlap sack color. And then I'm just going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light, but you can use any sort of bronzer, and I'm starting with a medium toned bronzer and heavily contouring my face, my forehead, the sockets of my eyes, kind of like a skull, as well as underneath my bottom lip. And then I'm going to go back in with some of the foundation and just touch up the highlights. But yeah, you guys will see what I mean here on screen. And then I'm going back in again with the darker brown from the palette, but again, you can just choose a deeper bronzer.
Hide away again. We will go to the ocean and we'll find.
And then using the deeper bronzer, I'm going ahead and creating a patch for my nose that I'm then going to later fill in with some black face paint as well. So then going in with the black face paint, I just picked this up from Walmart and I'm using a normal makeup brush. I believe it's just like a pencil or a concealer brush. And I'm creating 2 black lines that stretch from the sides of my mouth and then stitches down the very, very middle on my lips, as well as all along the sides of the black lines. And then I'm just also taking the face paint and filling in the contour, the nose patch, as well as the eye sockets. Again, you guys will totally see what I'm talking about. And then to set the face paint for my eyes, I'm just going in with a cream shadow called Strut, and I'm just putting this all over my eye, kind of creating the design that I want to do when I go in with the black face paint. This is just a lot easier to work with and create kind of like a base, and then just going back in with the black face paint and filling it in, but just be very, very careful not to get any in your eyes because I can tell you firsthand that it stings. So then I'm just lining my waterline and putting on some doubled up lashes, and then that's all there is to this spooky scarecrow look.
Just as long as we're together, we can set sail to the night.
So to create this Cheshire Cat look, I just went ahead and did my normal foundation routine and my normal highlight routine, although I did go a little bit more intense with my highlight this time because it's Halloween and we can. And I just went ahead and set it in place with my Kat Von D Shade and Light. So to begin, I'm just using my Coastal Scents palette in this like purpley pink color, and using a brush that I spritzed some setting spray on, I'm just creating like a purpley pink nose and then kind of ombreing that up the bridge of my nose. And then I'm just taking a yellowy cream color, putting that on my lid, filling in my brows, and then going back in with a like lavender and then a hot pink on top and blending that into place, as well as on my lower lash line. And then I'm just going to create a highlight on the inner corner and then a very intense liquid eyeliner cat eye on the inner tear duct as well as the outer tear duct. After adding some mascara, I'm then just going to go in with some fake lashes, and then using the face paint, I'm going to create some little whiskers on the side of my face. Taking some white face paint, I'm just going to create a long extended smile all the way across my lips and onto my cheeks. Now I do recommend maybe doing this before the whiskers. As you can tell, I ended up having to overlap, but then I'm just taking the black face paint and outlining the face that we just did, and then adding a curl on the side of the grin. You guys will see what I'm doing here on screen. And then I'm just using the black face paint again to create teeth, kind of like the big mischievous smile of the Cheshire Cat.
Alright, yeah, we are like everything is alright.
And then just going back in with that purpley pink eyeshadow and contouring lightly my face as well as my forehead. And then I added a purple wig and some cat ears, but you could go ahead and just use your normal hair. And that's all there is to these Cheshire Cat makeup look.
Makeup, hey, are you down with acting like everything is okay?
So to start out with the half-faced skeleton, I'm just going ahead and doing, again, my normal foundation routine on the top half of my face, as well as just filling in my brows and doing like my regular eyeshadow routine. If you guys are wondering what that is, I'll leave a link down below to a makeup tutorial for like the eye look I'm doing right now. But I'm just going ahead and creating kind of like a dramatic smoky neutral brown eye, and then adding some eyeliner and mascara as well as the fake lashes before going in and creating the skull look on the bottom half.
Like everything is okay, good. Hey.
Lately, we've been going back and forth. I call, but you press ignore. You can't see what you do to me. You want her, you tell me you love me. You say you want the one for me. I leave you cruel.
So to begin the skull, I'm just taking some white face paint and putting this on the bottom half of my face, and then just creating a kind of like scoop effect from the bridge of my nose over to the edge of my cheekbones. You guys can see what I'm doing here on screen. It took me about 2 to 3 layers of the face paint to kind of get the thickness of the white that I wanted, and then I went in after it dried with some black face paint and created a longer extended mouth, as well as 2 scoops under my eyes and doing kind of like the open hole on my nose. And then I just went ahead and created some teeth. You guys can kind of watch the process to which I did this here. My only recommendation would be to not put too much black face paint on at once. Like if you put it on too much on your brush at once, you can completely destroy your face. So just kind of take it slow. And then I just created this scoop from the top second tooth to my cheekbone, and then back down again with a straight line from the last tooth. Hopefully that makes sense, or you guys can kind of watch what I'm doing here. And then just a very faded outline for the teeth.
I don't want you to leave, so many ups and downs, but this was meant to be. Late night, you on top of me. I love this making up. I love when you kissing me. To you, I'm waking up like, hey, I don't want us to stay.
And last but not least, this Halloween costume is by far the easiest costume ever, and you probably won't have to buy anything for it. So this is super good if you decide to go out last minute for Halloween, or if you're looking for something super easy and affordable to be. So all I did was went ahead and created like my everyday sort of face routine, except I tried to keep it as fresh as possible, not using too many dark colors or creasing my face too heavily. So I'm just using like a light taupe for the crease in my eye, as well as just like a lighter bronzer for when I was contouring my face, and then popping a lot of highlight on, kind of giving that like morning dew, if that makes any sense. And then after that, I just added a robe and a mug for like kind of drinking out of, and some slippers, and then a eye mask on my head, and it creates this kind of like bed head or like lazy sleepy head sort of impersonation. So this is like a super easy costume to do, and you could go as all out or as easy with it as you would want to.
You know that I don't play, streets not safe, but I'll never run away, even when I'm away. OT, OT, there's never much love when we go OT. I pray, make it back in one piece. I pray, and it's why
So that was it for my Halloween costumes. Be sure to let me know down below which one was your favorite, or if you guys decide to try any of them out, be sure to tweet and Instagram them at me. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's YouTuber, and I will see you guys all in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.